sharing details of the seizure of more than 80 vehicles.
Ferrari 458 Italia worth $280,000.
What if everything you thought you knew about Floyd Mayweather's luxury lifestyle suddenly flipped upside down? Reports claim federal authorities made a shocking discovery inside his garage, because the cars everyone admired for years were suddenly no longer there. We're talking about a jaw-dropping fleet of high-end vehicles: Bugattis, Rolls-Royces, Lamborghinis, custom Ferraris, machines most people only dream of. But this isn't just about cars disappearing. It's part of a much bigger situation that's been quietly developing around Floyd for a while now. The trail leads back to a complicated situation in New York involving property disputes, legal battles, unpaid obligations, and growing questions about whether his public image truly reflects what's happening behind closed doors. Let's break it all down. Reports say federal agents didn't show up casually. They came prepared, armed with warrants and court orders, arriving at his Los Angeles estate in force. Their focus, that iconic garage filled with rare supercars Floyd had proudly displayed over the years. Dozens of luxury vehicles lined up like trophies, and in a moment,
What's up?
according to sources, this wasn't your typical repossession. It was reportedly a federal asset seizure tied to a court decision after Floyd allegedly failed to meet financial commitments connected to a high-end New York apartment deal. Authorities are said to have taken everything from multiple Bugatti Veyrons to a rare Koenigsegg CCXR.
Options. I got about 100 cars, but right here, we like to call this the Sweet 16. Lambo, Ferrari, Lambo, Maybach, a Maybach, whatever you want to call it. Of course, the McLaren, the original McLaren. Bentley, Rolls, the Maybach truck or Maybach truck, whatever you want to call it.
But the removals didn't stop with exotic supercars. Dirt bikes, ATVs, motorcycles, and even powerful muscle cars like Hellcats and Chargers were reportedly taken as well. In short, the entire collection was allegedly cleared out. To understand how things reached this point, you have to go back several years. The situation reportedly began with a property matter in New York that stayed under the radar for quite some time. Floyd was said to have acquired 2 upscale Manhattan apartments and presented them publicly as luxury penthouses worth millions. He even showcased them online, giving fans a glimpse into what looked like a celebrity-level lifestyle.
My lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on the regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me.
But things reportedly weren't as straightforward as they seemed. Claims suggest that the apartments may not have been fully paid off. One was allegedly tied to a questionable leasing arrangement, while the other was reportedly promoted as an investment opportunity, despite Floyd not having full legal rights to sell or advertise it.
I mean, Floyd Mayweather, in this article, it states that he's spending $402 million in real estate investment in a 1,000-unit affordable housing portfolio in Upper Manhattan. The portfolio includes over 60 buildings and is one of the city's largest real estate deals of the year.
Wow. Well, thank you, Floyd Mayweather, for investing into New York real estate.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
And I'm pointing like this because all of them, we're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on. All this money made. No partners. All by myself. For 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
A Nigerian firm, Zini Media Concept Limited, later stepped forward, claiming they entered into a promotional agreement with Floyd related to those same properties. According to their lawsuit, payment was made, but the agreed promotion never happened. The dispute eventually led to a reported $2.4 million court ruling against him. That judgment, sources say, opened the door for federal authorities to move in and begin seizing assets, starting with his prized car collection.
I just want to show people how I live on a daily basis. This right here is red. So we got this. We like to call this house right here the Palace. It's just the EWB, extended wheelbase. Gucci pillows. All depends on how you want to close the door. Stop talking, I'm filming. Come on. I didn't show you guys this. I bought this like 4 or 5 days ago. I got all type of toys, Apple TV, espresso machine, all type of crazy stuff. Talked about this yesterday. Talked about that. It's blue. Blue on the seats. Crocodile Himalaya, 110,000. That's what we do. Live life, have fun, work hard, play hard. Showing you guys my lifestyle.
And this is where the story starts raising serious questions. For years, people have wondered how Floyd managed to sustain such an over-the-top lifestyle. Private jets, diamond watches, stacks of cash on display, and an enormous fleet of cars. It all looked larger than life. But now, some are beginning to question whether that image was more about perception than reality.
Money made, money made, money made all day. You know, right here, a light million. Over there, counting up another million over there. Walk with me, ladies and gentlemen. Let me take you into my life. So Andrew Jackson, of course, is on the 20. Benjamin Franklin right here. You know, money made all day. We in the bank, doing what we do best, counting money.
Several former business associates, ranging from jewelers to auto dealers, have reportedly come forward with claims that payments were never fully completed. Some even allege that vehicles were taken without finalizing financial agreements or paperwork. Floyd's entire identity has been built around the name Money Mayweather. But behind the scenes, reports suggest mounting financial complications.
I've been building generational wealth. Even like when my children, all 4 of my children are adults. And I told them, no more handouts. Because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money. I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. Told them, listen, if you guys go to school or you work in one of my businesses, then you can branch off, get your own business, and I'll put the money up to help you start a business, but I need you guys to take what I've already started and triple and double that, and then I need my grandchildren to come behind you guys.
While Floyd has often emphasized that his career was about legacy over money, some reports indicate that tax authorities had been closely monitoring his assets, including that famous car collection, 11. And let's be real, his cars were never just about transportation. They were a core part of his image. Floyd didn't just want to win in the ring. He wanted to dominate the conversation around wealth. His garage reportedly featured 4 Bugatti Veyrons worth millions each, along with a rare Koenigsegg CCXR valued near $5 million. Add in a Ferrari Enzo, Lamborghini Aventador, McLaren 650S, multiple Rolls-Royce Phantoms and Cullinans, Bentleys, and even a Maybach. He famously organized them by color: black cars in Los Angeles, white ones in Las Vegas.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
So, yeah, I gotta know the difference.
His longtime driver, Bruce Miller, once joked about how unpredictable Floyd could be with his choices. One day he'd take out a Ferrari, the next he'd casually drive a Rolls-Royce just to grab food. But now, that once iconic garage is reportedly being treated as part of an active federal investigation, and for many observers, this didn't come as a complete shock. Some believe Floyd has been navigating financial pressure for years.
I don't know what we should take out tonight. We got so many choices. But it's always gotta be black. Always bet on black, as you can see. I'm gonna go Ferrari. Cameraman, follow me. We got Ferraris, we got Lambos. Of course, we got a lot of different Rolls-Royces. We got choices. Blue. Let's start to see a top. So we got choices. Red, as you guys can see. Come on, follow me. Come on, let's go around. We got the choices. The original McLaren, as you guys can see. We got the Aventador. We got the Dawn.
Looking back, there have been warning signs. In 2009, JP Morgan reportedly took legal action over unpaid financing tied to a Maybach, which was eventually repossessed. Then, in 2021, jeweler Leonard Solomonov filed a lawsuit claiming Floyd owed millions for luxury watches. Around that same time, rumors surfaced suggesting boxer Gervonta Davis was still waiting on significant payments tied to fight earnings. Then came 2024, when the legal battle involving the Nigerian media company reportedly created the opening for authorities to pursue asset seizures.
The best, you only deal with the best. So today, I purchased 3 vehicles. Give them the breakdown, Chadwick. Give them
2025 Cadillac Escalade V ESV. This is a supercharged motor version. But the best car you purchased is...
what about this? I bought this today.
Brand new 2025 matte blue G63 AMG.
And let's walk down here. Check this out. Come. My new toy. Give me the breakdown.
This is a Bugatti Chiron Pure Sport. This is the most rare of all the Chirons ever produced. One of 60. This is a one-of-one spec. All of the whole body is carbon fiber exposed in blue. When it's been painted, you can see there's blue exposed carbon as you...
At this stage, critics argue this doesn't look like a one-off issue. It appears to follow a pattern. Floyd has continued showcasing the same high-end lifestyle fans associate with his peak years, but the massive paydays from his prime may not be flowing like they once did. And now the pressure seems to be building.
How does that guy not pay taxes? How does the people around him, how do the lawyers that I'm sure that he employs, the financial people that are probably running his life, telling him to stop spending $1 million a day, how do they not deal with his taxes?
Well, listen, he apparently had a tough time reading the thing, as they say. Like he didn't know what he couldn't read like.
That's BS.
Something.
That is BS.
They said something.
Time out. He is paying. I'm sure he's got a litany of people in his world.
I happen to agree.
Financial management people.
You think so?
How long before he's suing somebody for mismanagement of funds?
Listen,
you know that's happening.
You'd certainly think so. By the way, they announced. I'll get your calls in a second. They did announce the pricing for Mayweather McGregor. $100 for high def, $90 for standard def. So there you go. So it's exactly what the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight was.
And then there's the situation with Logan Paul. Logan publicly stated that Floyd still owed him money from their exhibition fight.
I was in a lose-lose situation. Now, what came out still on top?
With Floyd? You said, what was the lose-lose situation? What you mean?
This little situation that he put me in to, make me lose, but he thought.
You talking about like a boxing match or?
Yeah, boxing match.
Ooh, if you don't mind. If you don't want to, it's fine.
Joseph Pedraza, my first world title. I was 16-0. I was 21 at the time, and I haven't fought in like 7 or 8 months. And around that time, I wasn't making that much money. I probably was making like $10,000 a fight. So 6 months is crazy to not fight, So when they came back and it was like, all right, you gotta fight. He was like, you gotta fight this fighter, which is Joseph Pedraza. If you don't fight him, you're not fighting. You sitting on the shelf. So I had to fight him. In the midst of all that happened, I got evicted, had to sell my jewelry. So now, and remind you, I'm letting them boxers that you talking about, I'm putting them on game, letting them know what's going on. Like, see, this was happening. Like, you feel me? I'm letting these guys know. So when it be like people saying they want to fight me, it's
like, how could you, nigga? I was the one that was giving you game when I was going through it.
Yeah.
When I was at the lowest part of my career, I was telling y'all niggas how so you wouldn't have to get here. And now it's like betrayal almost.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you think Floyd did that intentionally?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Why? After so much time? After I guess, again, after what we think he helped you come into the game, he gave you the spotlight, like why would he try to diminish your career?
Because at that time, I don't want to go too deep into it because I don't want to bring up but it was somehow that they were saying that I was messing with his daughter off of the fact that she kept Snapchatting me.
Okay.
She kept hitting me on the Snapchat. So,
according to Logan, the unpaid amount wasn't small, it was in the millions. Imagine stepping into the ring with one of boxing's biggest names, going the distance, and then waiting over a year to receive what you were promised. That's a tough situation.
I sit here with sadness today to report to you that I'm incredibly disappointed in one of my all-time favorite fighters, my brother, Floyd Money Mayweather.
Disappointed. I really am disappointed. The thing is that Floyd is what they call an independent contractor. And what happens is that when you become an independent contractor, Skip, if you make $230 million, they give you 2 checks or a check for $230 million. It is up to you to take out the deduction and make sure state, federal, and whatever else needs to be deducted is paid to the Internal Revenue Service. Floyd, you made $230, and I get it, Skip. I can just imagine getting a check for $230 million.
Logan later revealed that legal action had to be taken to recover the funds. Meanwhile, Floyd continued posting images of cash stacks online, which only fueled speculation and raised more questions.